Dessi Momo, dobrodošli.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
In with the challenge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
De Jong! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Blic. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Oh, what has happened here? And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Botafogo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Maldini proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maldini. Blic. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, super ball. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This time, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gullit. Big chance! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Botafogo are in front.
Rummenigge really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Lam. Vieira. Passing nice and neat. Atalanta upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Yeah. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Yeah. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Crunching tackle. And it's Messi. Botafogo looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Blic has found the net here, of course. Lam. Vieira. And here's Hullet. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
That's a look and place it forward.
Botafogo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Looking to go deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yeah. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think.
Dessi Dimitrie.
Told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Botafogo happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Botafogo definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Ibrahimovic. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Botafogo are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Lam. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. De Jong. And they win it back again. Bergomi. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And they're quick to get it back. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
Jesi Uroše, legendo, dobrodošao.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 20. Numero
Got
21.
that quite right.
Numero 19.
Vinicius Junior.
Lasciano il campo per
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quieting him down now.
il numero 4.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Swings it across. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lahm with the clearance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless!
Kakav tu turnir, brate, nisam ispratio.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Throw it. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Bullet must have known only his very best would even have a chance from that angle. It was very acute.
He's in plenty of space here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A lot of space ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pull it. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Seedorf. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior. Pele. And they can counter here. Bellingham.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vieira. 2 minutes to be added on. Bellingham. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Nemam pojma šta je to, brate. Nisam ispratio.
And here's Maldini. And the referee brings it to a close. Botafogo pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was.
Mislim da mora da budeš, brate, u
This is where it starts.
top
Whatever your
100.000 da bi ga
ambitions, a
dobio.
good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Please welcome our players, everyone.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And already we're underway here. Oh, it's come off the upright. Thuram gets good distance on it. Kone. Tisili's cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ndika calmly anticipates. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tsimikas. And the counter is on. And Pisili, Marlen, bops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Botafogo! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Pisili. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is he's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's forced to go back. Pisili. Pellegrini. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Marlen. Somewhat off target. And it's Baggio. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tsimikas. Pisili. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour played now. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get on the end of this? Seedorf has it in a wide position. Seedorf's delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Rijkaard. Gently done. Blic clears it away. Botafogo have it back and can go again. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Gets his head on it! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ibrahimovic just eases him off the ball. Pellegrini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's not got that quite right. Wrench. Mancini. Pellegrini. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gullit. Rijkaard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Wrench. And Mancini. Ndika. And it's Kode.
There will be 1
Seedorf
minute added time.
does really well to win the ball there. And it's Baggio. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he was alert to it. Svila with the clear. And the finish! Piscili. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Botafogo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Opts for safety. Nesta. Rijkaard. Nesta. And back to the keeper they go. David De Gea, the great organiser of defence. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. This looks promising. Just the goalkeeper chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Thuram, deep cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's a lovely pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Blic. And Mancini. Wrench. And it's Piscili. To Pellegrini. Wrench. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
And it's Piscili. Marlon. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
810.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit is on. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Pellegrini. And it's Dybala. And Tsimikas. Piscini. And this is Roberto Baggio. Kone. And it's Pellegrini. Now it's Marlon. Dybala. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just wouldn't stay down for him. Nesta. To Barella. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Marlon.
This is the time you need that pace.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nesta. Now he's off and running. Dybala. That's tidy. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. Dybala.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And this is Hullet. Can he get it through? Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for the run.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Botafogo are closing in on a comfortable win. Turan. Maldini. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. Piscini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Hullet. That's a cute ball. Look at this chance for a shot! He scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Botafogo are having a ball here.
Substitution.
Kone. And it's Dybala. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's made its way to him. Tries to play it through. Picks out brilliantly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Blic.
There will
Oh,
be
good
3
spread.
minutes added time.
That has found him in acres of space. Oh, that's neat. Piscini. Can he spark a counter here? Wrench. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the
Dobro
match
veče.
and deservedly.
Da si.
Ja mogu bacim jedno, brate, i mora beže. Jedno, maks dve. Dobro, ali onda će mi trebati igrači tu, da ne bi bili golmani. Aha, dobro, dva. Rekao si da izvadim ovog Sorlota, Gakpoa, Saša Marjanović. Sad smo igrali ligu. Pa, 3:0 sam ga dobio. Ne, radilo mi to. Jesi ovako mislio? Nema.
Imam ja.
Sorlot, Gakpo i Rudiger, znači još Gakpoa samo. Dobro. To je to. Ja se nisam stavio stranu, nema se. Samo mi reci kako igrati. Ili imate neku taktiku ili... Ok. Dobro.
Palja svoju to.
Ne.
Završu, da.
Mislim da Rudiger ima bolje ocene od ovog Schlotterbecka.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just
Imate
glide
na
across the turf.
grupi.
But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head.
Could be danger here. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, strongly challenged there. Osimhen charging forward, the ball at his feet. Osimhen. João Cancelo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. João Cancelo has been booked, just to confirm. For that earlier
Сорвал
incident.
зрение.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger gets good distance on it. Well read, nice interception. And here's Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Mbappe! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are set! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the
Да
touchline,
не.
telling his team to calm down. But they need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Saliba, Osimhen is onto it in a flash.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
And the shot! And it's
Браво.
just one goal in it now. Game on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Lovely bit of skill. Aimed beyond the defence. He slings it in. Saliba attempts a clearance. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get
Иди на няга, иди на няга.
certainly onside here. That is a brilliant interception. Dembele.
Не.
He had in mind that was not it. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah.
Tries a deft little ball.
Браво.
Well, he was given the time and
Uh-huh.
room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played into space. The less said about that pass, the better.
Сорвал. Пойду лево.
Cancelo. Chouameni. Now it's Osimhen. Shifted it to the flank. And he's straight offside.
Jel se rotirate sa Sarotom ili jak? Dobro.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Eder Militao. Hernandez. And it's Cancelo. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. Szoboszlai. And he welcomes it in. Schlotterbeck is there to clear. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Delivery from him. He rises. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that's loose here. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Osimhen. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
We're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chips it through. Koundé gets it clear. Now it's Sorloth. This looks promising. Messi, real chance here. And that was very necessary. And it's Chouameni.
That's good defensive concentration.
Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe might just make this. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Donnarumma getting this one clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Danger averted for now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No outsmarting him this time.
Video.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. It's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! And that's going up front in a hurry. He's looking wide. Mbappe. Messi. In by
Evo
Messi.
povratna.
Oh, well cut out. No
Ah.
danger there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. That's cause for mild irritation. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got to get...
Chance for a shot! It's in! Two to the good.
Smijurjatešk.
Purring, absolutely purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And yes, it's him again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 4.
Have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Sola takes a shot and has another goal. Just cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest,
Skasim se
but they all
dopustiti.
count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be
Yes, sir.
absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It'll be a throw-in.
Ide super.
75 minutes played. Adeyemi. And that interception was most necessary.
Šta je ovo?
Well played, well stopped.
And it's Musiala. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's taking no chances there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Eze. Oh, nicely intercepted. Donnarumma gets it away. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Proći
There
neće.
to get it away.
Ne moraš.
Rudiger tries to clear. He's felt that, hasn't he? He won't be happy with that one.
Ništa neće da prođe, pa to je nevjerovatno nešto.
Eze.
A lot of space here,
Nevjerovatno.
a real opportunity.
Radi dobro sve, nego kaže neće da prođe ništa. Apsolutno ništa ne da prođe. Su toliko dobri ili...
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Knocks it into space. Look at this real chance!
Pa,
He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
Diaz! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Laku noć, momci, čujemo se.
And will trouble more or less everyone.
Ćao.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited. And
Mogu, ajde još jednom. Pa pali. Slušam, slušam. Imam 3.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Pravi pauze
Looks
sekunda.
like an on goal. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo, driving forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. João Cancelo. That's tidy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Osimhen. Can he get it through? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Szoboszlai. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw. De Jong gets it away. Saliba cuts it out. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a decent clearance. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, they've got it again. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vinicius Junior. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Probing pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Throw it. Mbappe chasing after it. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Osimhen gets flagged offside. Saliba makes the interception. Half an hour played now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he welcomes it in. And he's taking no chances there. Koundé simply refused to be outdone there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Szoboszlai! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Szoboszlai actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Real chance here. Fofana is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's De Jong. Hernandez. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Simons looking for the run. Osim takes a shot! There it is! And right on half-time, that is telling. And a trade. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Iz Kruševca, brate, Srbi. Ne znam odakle. Novi Sad.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Jaj, brate, prebacio sam na RVF.
It's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rudiger deals with that comfortably. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fine ball. Osimhen. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's well spotted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Corner number 3 coming
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. And it's Chouameni. Rudiger clears it away. Rudiger with the clearance and reclaimed it in a trice. Driving forward. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nije hteo ono sa strane,
That's
brate.
going to be a booking.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Szoboszlai tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Kakav je ovaj Haaland u 102.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Both
dorsal
sides then
18,
taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to their
11,
benches.
el dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 42, el
And he
dorsal
was quick to
22,
react.
el dorsal 12. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's going to be another throw. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Camavinga. Has a look and plays it forward. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Surlot. Eze is having a shot! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
He's picked his way through. Saliba clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. That's got him rattled. No, that was never going to make it. Chouameni, he's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Gakpo played with finesse. Cleared away. Could be danger here. And he's gone looking for safety.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. Looking for options for movement. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gakpo. Just eases him off the ball. So what can they make of this? Now, can they get him on? Shot, surely! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores.
İşte se laku noć. Ajde. Ćao, ćao. Jel tako ispada Nikolić, brate, nisam ni vidio. Gdje si stač?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. The action has already started.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Mateus, it's a searching pass. Oh, important interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there.
Evo, na 100. jubilarnu pobedu mi se ugasi joystick.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Real chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Botafogo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Hullet. De Bruyne is fouled. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Quick look, then plays it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. He won't be happy with that one. Driving on and making good progress. Spread out to the left. Nicely aimed pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's smartly reclaimed. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross into the box. And the keeper beats it away. And he's in on goal. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Minutes till half-time. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Botafogo take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pull it. Floated through. Oh, great chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Botafogo. Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So now the difference is 3. De Bruyne. There's the crossfield ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, they can break here. He's through here. Rijkaard. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again. And it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Neymar. That looks a good cross.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Thinks about the shot. And he was alert to it. Neymar. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. De Bruyne. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looks across and plays it in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Passes short and sharp. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lam. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. He's on it, can he get away? Lam delivers.
The attendance for this match was
Just needed better contact.
51,052.
substitution for Botafogo.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 7, Mateus. Coming on the field.
Pele plays it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Lam. Vieira. A picture of focus and alertness. Steaming on goalward.
Great football, shot and save. That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
They've played it short. He's being urged to shoot. Vieira. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. De Bruyne has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Played into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Botafogo are, of course, in a
That
position to go to the bench should the need arise.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as this...
It's Neymar! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they are right back within touch. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So is this the start of a comeback? I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party... Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
And it's Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. Smoothly does it. Chance here to counter. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Botafogo have reclaimed it. Now there's a fine ball. And Seedorf! And that's a real chance missed. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead is extended.
Ubije Mbappe pau.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Botafogo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Rummenigge. Seedorf. That's Vieira. Pele always looking for that half a chance. And Seedorf! Oh, what has happened here? And this is Pele. Shot a goal! He has done it!
Sad je malo više nervozan.
It is no contest. It is a landslide. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's it. It is all over.
E pa momci, laku noć.
To do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves.
Hvala što ste gledali. Pa se čujemo.